Hey everyone, and hello, Aries. How are you? Welcome to Intuitive Journey. To all of you, here is your reading for April 2025. For those new to this channel, our goal here is to provide guidance using the light from above. Okay, so let's start your reading. First of all, you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Cups. So, Aries, I see here that your April, the center of your month for you, Aries, the center of the month for you feels stagnant. The sensation is that it's not very. Say you have a business. The business feels dry, like things are slow, and at the same time, you're looking back at missed opportunities, at things from your past. You also have this sense of it feels like nothing is really coming your way, like nobody's coming to help you, like the people you expected aren't there. These are just feelings for now. So let's see if that's really what's happening, and if this truly relates to what you're feeling and to your actual surroundings. Okay, so let's begin. You have the Knight of Wands here, so you may be feeling very discouraged. Maybe you're feeling discouraged, Aries, because you have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Maybe you're losing your sense of passion or inspiration. So these are the things I see here from the past, Aries. Um, you did a lot. Gave it your all because you were full of passion, full of. You did it all because you're hardworking and you think about what's best for you. And this is what you did. You gave your all. But despite all that, Aries, you remain good at heart. You're becoming more focused on what's good for you. You think about what you can give to others. Although I see here that Aries can be a bit short tempered. Maybe it's just it's quite a neutral feeling, like it's just balance, just an even exchange of energy that I see in you, Aries. But Aries, I see that in April you have the Tower card here. And this Tower card relates to you feeling like you're losing control over things. There are things here that uh, there are things here where it seems like sometimes you over control situations. You try to control the events in your life too much. And this may lead to you losing something you want or something you're trying to manifest in your life. You have a lot of control or over control. Um, these could be the reasons why you might fail, or you might, or why there might be something you could have gotten, but because you wanted to control things too much, that's where small issues arise. Let's look at the people around you, Aries. They may not be, if they have frustrations with you, think about the people around you who feel like maybe they have some kind of frustrations towards you, as if they no longer expect anything, because these are the people close to you who feel like they've been too disappointed by you, or maybe the expectations you did not meet before, they are no longer as they no longer hope. These are the people who seem to have had enough and feel like, I'm done, I don't want to think about it anymore. There may be people like this around you. I'm not saying they're wrong, I'm not saying you're wrong, but this is what I'm telling you. There are people like this. um, we all have our struggles in life, but you need to understand that, because sometimes you think they might help, you might rely on them. And I think they also have their own limits, their patience, and maybe you will realize who these people are, those you feel you owe something to, or like you're failing them. So it's just a realization for you. This isn't to say you're wrong or that you should regret things, but it's for you to understand what's happening. So let's see. What's the advice for you, Aries? Aries, the advice for you is the Three of Wands. You need to see what's happening around you. You need to climb a mountain and see the bigger picture. What are you not seeing? What things do you feel are out of your sight, beyond your situation to understand? In other words, elevate your perspective, your understanding, your ability to comprehend. Broaden your thinking, because there are still things you need to see. Because sometimes we're too focused on our problems, we're too focused on what we were thinking, our focus in life, but the people around us, we don't notice that they also have their own struggles. So that's why it will help you if you look at that and understand it. Because sometimes there are people you expect, or you think you have complaints about them, like that. You also need to understand what they're going through. Then there you will see how you can find solutions in your life, how you can create movement or of energy in your life. If that's what you can do, Aries, this is saying that you will be freed from the things you feel you're not free to do, or you're not as equipped or not as skilled. These are the things that you want to have, but it feels like you have limitations within yourself. You limit yourself because of your belief that I can't do something because this hasn't moved yet, or I haven't been given whatever blessing or whatever chance like that. But if you understand the bigger picture, then there you will realize it's okay for me to move. It's okay for me to act. It's okay for me to have a little movement like that. Yeah, okay, Aries, let's take your advice cards now. So, first advice card for Aries is expansion. There you go. So, you need to broaden your understanding. You need to see the bigger picture of things around you. You understand everything. There's so much happening around you. Above, many things are happening behind the scenes. You know that so much journey, so much is unfolding. So it's not just you, Aries. You need to understand that part where you are not the center of the world. And indeed, much more is happening outside. If you understand what's happening with people around you, then you will know where you fit. Next advice card is inner truths. You have much to understand about yourself beyond what's happening around you, because if you grasp the external, you'll also see as if you were forced to realize, I need to find myself. I need to look within. What are the depths? What more can I draw from myself? What more can I discover in terms of abilities and knowledge within me? Because you have many resources in you. You have untapped abilities you haven't acted on, or perhaps never thought to, to use, because you're realizing the people or opportunities that may still come. But truly, you must search within yourself for those capabilities, and that is what will only happen when you see what's occurring outside. Okay, next advice card: be willing to express love. Express love to receive love. So when you do this, you must show people express it to yourself and to others, your loving nature. So this isn't about putting others down or making negative comments, still thinking negatively about others because you want to receive what you desire in life. Then you need to give the same. If you spread negativity, that's what you'll receive. So express love. Next is physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. You know what came to me immediately? Affection, Aries. You need to show tenderness. You need to give a little feelings of, expressing love, but through touch. You know that feeling when you're giving your love or letting others know you care without even speaking? But it's more about physical touch, like just holding their hand or tapping them like, "Hey, you okay?" Like that. So it's more of physical touch. Next advice card for you. Aries, um, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So a lot is happening around you. We're all the same, but we go through different struggles. So we don't need to compare ourselves to others. We don't need to tell ourselves, they're so lucky. Why can't I fill in the blanks? We don't know because everyone has their own battles, Aries. All right. Next advice. Okay, is self esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefits me and others. So you need to remind yourself not to belittle yourself, Aries. You have important gifts or blessings from God that you need to remember and honor by using them. If you can use them and prove to yourself that you can do it, then that's how your self confidence grows. Okay, next advice card. Do something for someone, give your attention to another. So, this is telling you that you have to be this person who is willing to give something without expecting anything in return. You need to give your attention to others because not everything is about you. That's what it's saying here. Okay, next advice card is self care advice is build strength. There, strengthen yourself because sometimes you feel so weak or incapable, like physically you're not that strong. So when you feel in yourself that you are strong, that you can do things, you will know the feeling of being capable instead of feeling weak or like you tire easily or quickly feel pain here and there. So you need to be moving more. And that's why your next advice card is dance. So, movement, you need to move, Aries. If you're not really a dancer, just keep moving. That's all. That's what it says here, Aries. You need to move to generate some energy around yourself and let the energy flow around you. Because as I see it, the energy here is very stagnant, Aries. Okay, next advice card is yes, you really need to move. And everything you want to say, everything you want to happen, you can do it. There's no limitation for you. You just really need to take action, Aries. Okay, your next advice card is abundance. So many advice cards, so many confirmations that you can do these things, Aries. You can do it. You can do it. There's nothing else you don't need to do. Anything else? You don't need to rely on anyone but yourself. You can do it. Next advice card. Your next advice card is relationship. I call in the infinite power of love to take over this union in every way. May it now fully belong to the divine. Let it unfold in the perfect way for each of us. I did not fear letting go of control. My needs are always abundantly met. So all of these areas is for you. If you have love you want to manifest in your life, Start it within yourself, right? If you want people to love you, start by loving yourself because you don't need to control everything. You can handle others, you must trust to the universe or channel through energy. Okay, next is challenges. Unbearable situations throw you into God's arms if you're open. Please take over, divine, guide the right actions. Take this burden and show me your will. Okay, so you may face challenges here if unnoticed. It's like you're being tested. This is God's way of drawing you back. Don't forget to pray for or ask for His support. That's it. Next card, daydream, imagination. Let your mind wander in quiet time. Give yourself space to imagine possibilities or reflect. Aries, you need time alone to reconnect with yourself and know what to do. Fix yourself first. Okay. So next card is amethyst. Physical abilities and behavior patterns. Some may need amethyst or crystals. If not, remember you may have unhealthy habits or uncontrolled emotions like anger or feelings that you keep repeating. You may need amethyst to help you control these things so you can avoid going too far into that state. You end up doing things you don't really want to do. Yeah. Okay, next advice card, release resentments about money. Yes, the world's money system can seem upsetting, up, but holding onto resentment about your finances just pushes abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world. This shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. So don't blame money. Don't be angry at people who have money because money isn't itself isn't bad. It's more about how you use it or how you can use it in a way that doesn't make you negative because money isn't inherently bad. Money isn't evil. Use it in a way that improves yourself and the world, the people around you. All right? Next is focus on your priorities. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety. Unless you give them the time and attention that they and you deserve, even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. So just look at what you want to happen in your life, focus there, and take action. Next is take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories as you leave behind what is comfortable and familiar but no longer right for you. You make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. So when God gives you a sign, follow it because that might be your chance or the way to move forward to achieve what's meant for. Okay? Always stay in the light. And hope I'll see you in the next reading, Aries.